Bracket. Good job. Alakai. Alakai. Kieran, help Alakai out, please. Nice job. Okay, speed round. That means if you know it, you unmute and say it, okay? It doesn't matter if you are the one that's doing it every single time. If you know it, you unmute it and say it, okay? But don't go like this. You, because that hurts my ears. You just unmute once and you say you, and then you mute again, okay? If we are playing with the unmute button, then we can't play the game like that. But this is a really good way for us to just say them super quick. Are you ready? Nice job. You don't have to raise your hand. You can just say it. Good job. And then when the card goes down, your mute button goes on. Ready? Good job. Okay, here we go. Good job. Just one time, please. Ready? Good job. Sight words, because we know these in a snap. So today I want to remind you that readers only slow down to read the words that are tricky and that we have to read. So if you don't know the word in a snap, those are the ones that we slow down to read. But we read most of the words in our book in a snap because these are our leveled books. So we read the words in a snap and then we just keep on going so it sounds nice and smooth. We don't want to read something like this. Let me get out a book that we've read before. So, this word is a little bit tricky. Truck is little. Okay, so I had to slow down on every single word. Is that how we read stories that we know in a snap? No. It's not. So, if we know the words in a snap because there are sight words, we say them quick. My truck is little. Do you see how I knew these three words because they're sight words? This is the only one I had to slow down on. So when we're reading today, boys and girls, I only want you to slow down if you have to. Now, we're not racing each other, but if it's a super easy word that we know in a snap, we read it nice and smooth and then we keep on going. My truck is little. I'm going to take it apart. Use my picture. Bulldozer. My bulldozer is little. I know that word. Ambulance. My ambulance is little. Do you see how I'm only slowing down on the words that I don't know? That way we can practice our skills, then we put the word all together, and then we can say that sentence super quick. So, for today, we're going to be practicing with our books. So, I want you to get out your book that you have that I sent home. It's either I Pick Up, or it is Who Wants to Play Basketball. So, I'm going to give you about 15 seconds to make sure you have your book in front of you, and then go ahead and raise your hand. 3 people are ready. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cadence, nice job being ready. If your name is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, can I have you change it to your name? 9 people are ready. I'm going to show you what the book looks like again. This is for yellow. This is for green. All right, it looks like most of us are ready. So we are going to go through the story, boys and girls, and remember, we only slow down if it's a word that we don't know in a snap. The rest of the words should be our sight words that we practice all the time, and we don't want to slow down on those ones. Those ones we know super, super quick. So, for my title, for my green book. Thank you. For my green book. I pick up. Do you see how I didn't have to sound out up? That one was one I knew super quick. Same with I. I pick up. So now I want to put it in my brain. Okay, I just read the word pick. So if I see that again, I'm going to get faster and faster each time I see that word because I've seen it before. My title, I pick up. All right, I pick up. Do you see how I didn't have to sound it out? I've seen it before. I pick up my... Nicholas, your turn. Ball. You can use your picture. You can take the word apart and put it into pieces that you know. If I covered up the B, I would see the word all. Ball. Now I can say this sentence in a snap. So, Nicholas, I want you to read this super smooth and nice.
I pick up my...
Can you say it again, please?
I pick up my ball.
Good job. I pick up my ball. All right. Next person is Petra. Petra, you are page 2.
I pick up my ball.
Nice job. Do you guys see that we don't have to slow down and read it like a robot? If we know the word, we're just going to keep reading like superstars. Great job. Eli, page 3. Second sound is it. Pick
up my shoe.
Great job. Shoes. There's an S on the end, so there's more than one shoe. Shoes. Do you see how he's reading it nice and smooth? Time to pause super quick. Word a couple of times now, so we just know it in our brain. Pick. Are you ready?
Is it the number 4 page?
It has a 6 on it. See right here?
Yep.
Okay.
That's the number 6.
Perfect.
I pick up my hat.
Great job. Do you see how she read that so smooth? All right, next person is Paige. Oh, Paige left for her reading group. I'm sorry. Mason. Good job raising your hand, Mason. Mason, can you hear me? All right, we're going to go back to Nicholas. Nicholas, go ahead.
I pick up my teddy bear.
Wow, Nicholas, nice job. I pick up my teddy bear. Do you see how he didn't have to slow down on these words? I pick up my... Okay, next person is Petra. And we have an S on the end, so make sure we say cars.
I pick up my cars.
Good job, Petra. All right, Keela. Oh, sorry, Keela, wrong book. Mason, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, Mason, we're on page 9. Go ahead. Your microphone's muted, Mason. You can look at my screen.
I'm on page 9 now.
Perfect. Go ahead, Mason.
I pick up my pillow.
That was a really good guess. I want you to use the picture and this blend right here. Blang.
I pick up my blanket.
Good job, Mason. All right. Cadence. I'll help you out with this word because this isn't a snap word. Ready? Room is all. I'm going to cover up this part. We know this word. This word is pick. Pick, and then we have ed on the end, so it says picked. Yeah, good job. My room is all picked up. Can I have you say that again, Cadence?
My room is all picked up.
Great job. So, that was the end of the green book. Do you see that we only have to slow down when our words are tricky? If it's a sight word, we say them in a snap. So I have my second book here. So if you are yellow, we're going to read this book together. We only slow down on the words that we don't know. This book is called Who Wants to Play Basketball? See my question mark? Who wants to play basketball? So take a look. If you see any of these words in the story, I want you to put them in your brain so that you know these ones in a snap. All right, I'm looking across my screen. Erin, you are the first yellow class. We are starting on page 3 right here. Whenever you're ready.
I want to play basketball.
Great job, Erin. You didn't sound like a robot. You read it really smooth. Okay, Liam, Liam just left. Kieran.
I need to find someone to play with.
Great job, Kieran. All right, bracket. Page 5.
My brother says no. He has plans.
He has plans. I like that you use some expression in your voice. Great job. Okay, Xander, you are next.
My sister says no. He has schoolwork.
Good job. Listen to your guys' voices. Keela, you are next.
My neighbor says no. He has a cold.
Good job, Keela. That was awesome. Sophia, you are next.
My dad said no. He has to cook.
Good job. Okay. Back to the beginning. Aaron.
My mom says no. He has to work.
Good job, Aaron. And Kieran. This is a kind of a tricky word. We don't really hear the U here, so it's ant.
Yeah, and I heard that before.
Yeah.
My aunt.
Okay, I'm going to put everyone on mute, and I only want Kieran to be unmuting. Okay, Kieran, go ahead.
My aunt says yes. She plays really well.
Good job, Kieran. That was perfect. And that was the end of our story. So, boys and girls, did you notice that when you were reading these words in the book, you only had to slow down if the word was a tricky word? We don't slow down for silly words like you, I, can, the. Those words are too easy. We can say those in a snap. So our strategy card today is exactly that. It says, check if it's a snap word. So when you are reading, it should sound super, super smooth. If the word is tricky, that's when we stop and use all of those strategies that we've been practicing together. If it's a snap word, we don't slow down. We say it just super smooth and super quick, the same way we practice them when we read our cards like these. So all of these words that we're practicing together, we do that so that when we are reading a book, we can say the words super quick and super smooth. So your goal today after class is to read through your book. So you are either going to be reading your book here. Who wants to play basketball? So you are either going to read through your book if you have this one, or you are going to read I Pick Up. Remember to only slow down if it's a tricky word. So, reading the title of our story, we read them so many times that we should know them in a snap. So, some point today, I want you to read through your book and then mark it in your reading log that you read this book, okay? And then when you turn your reading log in on Thursday, I'm going to make sure that it says that you read your book that you have, okay? All right. So, check if the word is a snap word. If it is, you read it super smooth and super quick, and then you go on to the next part of the story. I know that we can do this, and I know that this is something that we're going to just keep practicing to make sure that we are learning more and more sight words, okay? All right, some of you are coming in today